Welcome to Prep My Art and Prep My Art Academy. We're so happy to have you viewing today. We have a phenomenal guest. We have Wendy Bachman with us today. She is incredible. The president of PMTA, which stands for the Pennsylvania Music Teacher Association. She is a private piano teacher for both in-person and virtual lessons. She is a Royal Conservatory Specialist Examiner, an RCM US ambassador. She's taught at Penn State and several other conservatories around the US. She has her master's degree in piano pedagogy and performance with Francis Clark and Louise Goss. She's from Vancouver, Canada, and she is the lead piano adjudicator for Prep My Art. Wendy, thank you so much for being on today.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be with you.
That's great. I always love seeing you.
Oh.
So, Wendy, we have a really cool topic today. One that we really discussed very much, and that is the popular selection list that's RCM exam. You know, a lot of times students want to play pop music. Like they're like, I don't want to play Bach, I want to play pop, I want to play Yuruma's Kiss the Rain, you know,
Yeah.
or the River You. So could you talk to us a little bit about why was adding in pop music allowable as a substitution for an etude? Because you're supposed to have two etudes, but now you can have one etude and one pop selection for the intermediate.
Well, the Royal Conservatory is always open to what are students needing, wanting, craving, and we just want to keep students in music because that's the mission, is that they understand it's a huge part of, the world. That is the mission. So they realized there's a need for it. And then they got some of the lead editors who would edit and compilers who would put the music together every 7 years for the Celebration Series books. As you know, they change every 7 years. And so this is my 2015. I think it came out before then. So they realized that, why don't we include this kind of music? Because there's so many valid pedagogical reasons why this is challenging and very useful for students to play pop music. And we can talk about those things after. But it's also great as a student saver because you don't have to play just pop or this or that. If you're a well-rounded teacher, you can see the need where you can keep the student involved in music if you just give them, the piece that they're craving and then ask them, hey, let's keep doing this also. So I think they were very smart in including it and saying, and I think it also started with more of the American teachers saying that they would like to have this in the exams.
Yeah. What levels does it include?
Yeah, that's a great question. This starts at level 1. And in the syllabus, which you can also download for free off the website, or you can purchase it. This is 2015. I think I've gotten my 2022 already packed to move because I'm moving to Idaho next month. But anyways, the variety, even if you're not doing the RCM exams, if you're looking for just that right piece at the right time for the student, which can keep them involved in music, you have so many different styles within. We've got pop tunes, we've got Broadway show tunes, we've got actual jazz by like Oscar Peterson, we've got Disney tunes, and it will tell you exactly what book to get them from. So, for example, Mission Impossible, that was a huge one. I used to actually play it because it was really fun. And it will tell you exactly which publisher and what book. So you might look, if you're having a family buy a new book of pop tunes, you might look, oh, for level 5, 6, and 7, there's all these different levels in this one pop book. Published by, this one, but it has to be that exact publisher and that exact arrangement. So,
yeah, it varies for editors, and that's way RCM can stay consistent with their standard. It's not like a more watered down version or something.
Exactly.
So where can we find it?
Yeah, so it's on the website for free. You can download it or you could order it. And also, sometimes students will pick a pop piece on an exam, like you said, instead of a second etude, which is what can happen at level 3 when you have to do 2 etudes. They kind of think they're getting off easy because they think, oh, this is just a pop piece. They're harder than some of the etudes, but they're still learning more. So they're learning syncopated rhythm. They're learning swing rhythm. Excuse me. They're learning how to change the mood in the middle section of, say, a Broadway show tune. They've got difficult rhythms like Mission Impossible. That's tricky rhythm. You've got lots of different chords, different jazz chords. So, it's great that they want to do them, but they are graded as if they were a real piece, because they are.
And so that substitution is 5, 6, 7, 8.
It starts at level 1. You could do a popular piece.
Oh, so even if you're doing a level 1 or level,
One.
you could
Yeah.
swap one of the etudes then.
Yes.
And really?
Yeah, sorry, I kind of distracted you with the level 3 thing, but at level 3, you still have to do a second etude.
Okay, so you would still do 2 etudes, but also include a popular.
The popular piece would take place of one of the etudes.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Oh, that is so amazing.
Excuse me.
Your experience so far. This will be our last question.
No, it's okay.
What do you think has been like the most popular category in the popular music? Do you think it's been some of the Broadway stuff, the like the show tunes? What have you, or like the video game music? What do you kind of think has been
Right.
popular?
There is that Studio Ghibli. Have you heard of that? Studio Ghibli. Those are super popular. Probably River Flows in You from level 9. That's very popular. We also have the Disney ones are very popular.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're just looking for, like I said, just like a piece to motivate your student, um, you can get really creative. I had a level 4 student. I knew he was probably going to quit piano, but I was like, talked him into doing a level 4 exam. We did Christopher Norton jazz pieces. We substituted another Christopher Norton jazz. We did a popular piece. I mean, we just made it work. So if you have questions and you're not sure, you can always reach out to me. I know you're going to put my contact information below. You can also pick one piece or etude from the next level on
wow.
say there's a level 4 list A they like better than the list A's in level 3. You can do that. You just can't do that for level 1 and 2 for the inventions, which are in list C, which are critical to the learning. You can't substitute that.
Sure. Cool. Sorry, I was just getting a phone call on the other side of the
It's okay. You're a busy lady. Prep my heart.
recording to me. Everything Wendy said is there for you.
It's so great though that with Prep My Art, the students could practice and play this, send their videos in before they do their exams and have, different adjudicators give them feedback. So
Yeah. And feedback on the exact same performance. Yeah.
mhm.
Wendy, thank you so much for being on today. And thank you to everybody who's watching Prep My Art. We really appreciate you. And we'll see you next time. Bye, Wendy. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.